on January 5th and 6th.
Oh my God.
Herman!
Prepare for an unprecedented two-night crossover event of all three Chicago teams. In the face of crisis, they'll unearth a mystery.
She's dying from an overdose of chemo. She never had cancer.
That leads to one dangerous twist after another.
Give me a hand so I can pull you up! Casey! Casey!
3 shows, 2 nights, 1 Chicago, starting January 5th on NBC.
Later, Tom Hanks drops by The Tonight Show.
Your one news source. This is NewsCenter1.
Good evening, I'm Shad Olson. This is NewsCenter1 at 10. We are learning much more today about the American troops killed in a suicide attack in Afghanistan, including one man that was based here at Ellsworth. Sergeant Peter Taub, it was the deadliest attack on U.S. forces in that country in more than 2 years, and the deadliest on the Office of Special Investigations of the Air Force. NBC's Jim Miklaszewski has more on who the victims are and who they leave behind.
Major Adriana Vorderbruggen dedicated much of her life to the Air Force. She's also the first openly gay American female officer to be killed in combat. Vorderbruggen and 5 other U.S. airmen were meeting Afghan leaders near Bagram Air Base when a suicide bomber on motorcycle drove into the group and detonated his bomb, killing all 6 Americans. Described as a champion of gay rights, she was most proud of her wife, Heather Lamb, and their young son, Jacob. In an emotional statement today, Heather said, "Adriana was the light of our lives. Our son Jacob and I miss her so much. She has always been my hero, never more so than now." Sergeant Joseph Lamb loved to surprise his wife and 2 children, and as a New York City police detective in the Bronx, Lamb was well loved.
You met him, you knew him, and you were his friend.
In all, Lamb did 3 combat tours before he was killed this week. Those U.S. airmen killed include Staff Sergeant Louis Bonacasa on his 4th combat tour, Chester McBride, a college football standout, and Michael Anthony Cinco of Rio Grande Valley, Texas. While in Washington, D.C., a restaurant was suddenly closed. The owner's son, Staff Sergeant Peter Taub, was among the dead. Loyal customers joined in the family's grief.
The good people in America care about you and your son. Your loss is our loss.
This, as Taub's wife just learned, she is pregnant with their 2nd child.
And U.S. Senator Mike Rounds releasing a statement today saying, quote, "I join Sergeant Taub's family, friends, the Ellsworth community, and all Americans in mourning the loss of this hero. Our nation will never forget his sacrifice or the sacrifice of all of our fallen soldiers as they fight to keep us safe. May God be with Peter's family and the families of all those who lost a loved one in that attack." In honor of Agent Peter Taub, the Rapid City Chief of Police Carl Jagaris has authorized sworn officers to wear the Black Memorial Band on their badges starting tonight. And on the Bagram base in Afghanistan today, soldiers bidding a final farewell to their fallen comrades. Servicemen from several units slowly kneeling at the photographs of the 6 airmen during a somber fallen comrade ceremony. The Taliban claiming responsibility for the attack, the deadliest on U.S. forces in Afghanistan this year. Bagram, located 25 miles north of Kabul, is one of the main bases for the U.S. troops left in Afghanistan. Those troops brought home tonight in a dignified transfer ceremony taking place at a Delaware National Guard base. Officers at the Newcastle Air National Guard transferring the bodies of the 6 service members from a plane to a caravan. Authorities say that a South Dakota man indicted for having improvised explosives in his home routinely discussed with a friend blowing up Veterans Affairs hospitals. 59-year-old Martin Rizak of Dallas, South Dakota, was arrested yesterday in Denver. He's been indicted on 3 explosives-related felonies. Police responding to Rizak's home Thanksgiving Day after a reported explosion, which blew out several windows and sent him to the hospital. Authorities said they found chemicals and a recipe to make a volatile homemade explosive in the residence. Officials said they also found a pipe bomb and another explosive device housed in a peanut butter jar. A friend of Rizak's told law enforcement Rizak frequently discussed blowing up VA hospitals. After being suspended from her duties as Butte County State's Attorney earlier this month, Heather Plunkett has pleaded guilty to drug charges. The 31-year-old of Belle Fourche entering guilty pleas today on 3 misdemeanor charges for drug possession and ingesting a substance other than alcohol. Plunkett and her husband Ryan were arrested on drug charges at their Belle Fourche home on December 4th. Ryan Plunkett receiving a suspended jail sentence for possession of marijuana less than 2 ounces. Heather Plunkett is scheduled to be sentenced on February 5th. South Dakota State Crime Lab is hiring an additional forensic scientist to help clear a backlog of untested sexual assault evidence. Attorney General Marty Jackley approving that new position earlier this week. Jackley had previously said he was reluctant to request new funding for that position, but yesterday Jackley says he found a way to cover the cost using existing funds transferred from another area of the lab. Jackley says the additional forensic scientist will also help improve turnaround time on other evidence. The deadline is closing in, and now more than 22,000 people in South Dakota have signed up for 2016 coverage through Health Insurance Marketplace under the federal health care law. Health and Human Services officials say they are among 8.2 million people in the United States to do so since the start of the November 1st open enrollment period. The numbers reflect only the 38 states using the healthcare.gov website and call center. Coverage starts the first of the year under plans selected by December 17th or for people who are automatically re-enrolled. Open enrollment ends January 31st of 2016. And here's a look at today's markets on Wall Street. And on this Wednesday, the final full trading day of the week before the Christmas holiday, the Dow Jones rising 185 points, 17,603. The NASDAQ Composite up 45 to 5,046. The S&P gaining 25 points to 2064, and gold is up $1.20 to $1,069.50 on this day of trade. Now, Christmas is almost here, and New Year's is not far behind. That's why leaders with the South Dakota Department of Public Safety are encouraging people to be safe with their celebrations. Colonel Craig Price, superintendent of the South Dakota Highway Patrol, says the drivers need to be patient and watch for others while they're out on the roads. In 2014, 5 people died in fatal crashes during the Christmas reporting period. Leaders say that their reminders to motorists are the same. Slow down, be mindful of changing road conditions in case of bad weather. Always wear your seatbelt and put your cell phone out of reach. More holiday travelers are predicted this year than ever before, both on the roads and in the air. A record holiday rush making a hectic day for travelers and last-minute shoppers and shippers, and made even more complicated by unsettling weather across the country. NBC's Tom Costello has more.
From coast to coast, the word of the day, volume. From malls to post offices, roads to airports. Take a look at the crush of passengers at Chicago O'Hare. Arriving and departing flights delayed by rain and fog.
Just made sure I got here early enough just to be here in line and get through security.
More weather delays on the East Coast. System-wide, several hundred flights canceled.
The good news is it's not snow. You know, that's really good for me.
Out on the roads, record volume. 91 million Americans trying to merge into traffic during the getaway. We found a McDonald's on the Connecticut Turnpike flipping far more burgers than a typical day.
On a typical day, we'll do about 1,600, but for a day like today and the special holidays, we'll do 5,000 or more.
The nation's malls and department stores would love a boost in sales like that. For them, this is do or die time. With warm weather taking a big bite out of seasonal sales, retailers have been marking down to drive up customer traffic.
I tend to be a late shopper.
At this Best Buy in Miami today, Mona Lisa Almeida has been selling lots of wearable technology.
I feel like they're simply just trying to get their shopping done at this point, and they're just looking to, come in, get great deals, and be in and out.
'Tis also the season to ship. The Postal Service processing 545 million packages. In Denver today,
there you go.
Dale Szymanski had 200 packages to deliver.
We're helping Santa out at the busiest time of the year.
Everyone dancing merrily. With Christmas morning now just 36 hours away.
36 hours and counting. I think we're a little less than that as we look at it right now, but it's going to be here before we know it.
Yeah. Just relax, people. Let's just, my goodness, all that going on, people traveling and flying and last minute shopping,
What's the phrase that's going? Hustle and bustle.
Oh,
right?
No, I know. That's not what Christmas is all about, though,
I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah. Christmas.
Good message to remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Should be about our families and about the message of the Christmas season and peace on earth, right?
Yes,
peace on earth.
Yes, that's for sure.
So,
We have a little snow for Christmas.
That'll help.
Later Christmas. I mean, Christmas late in the afternoon on Christmas Day. Let's go. This is the long-range model, folks, so we have to take this with a grain of salt. But what it's trying to tell us is that the heavier amounts of snow, and you can see the expected amounts by this model over south-central South Dakota. As a matter of fact, the National Weather Service has issued a winter storm watch for south-central South Dakota Friday afternoon through Saturday afternoon. So get ready for that. We'll continue to keep you updated as the models are updated, and we'll try to give you an exact amount of snow, what we expect here in the Black Hills. That model is saying 2 to 3 inches possible.
Yeah, there you hear it,
Yep.
and we'll get more details coming up with Bob and his full forecast in just a bit. We are back with more news after the break, right here on News Center 1 at 10.
This is News Center 1 with Shad Olson. Sports with Justin Wickersham. And weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
Which truck brand do you think offers best-in-class HD towing, best V8 horsepower, and has this year's Motor Trend Truck of the Year?
Ram.
Chevy. What do you think?
A Ford.
The Ford?
There's no reason why they shouldn't be.
Here's the answer. That's the Chevy Silverado HD, the Chevy Silverado, and the Chevy Colorado.
No way.
Chevy. Or this holiday season, trade up to this Silverado All-Star and get a total value of $10,000 when you finance through select lenders.
See your Heart of the West Chevy dealer today.
Synchrony Financial. Engage with a call center team that makes customers smile. Engage with a job where great benefits are only one of the benefits. Engage with us. We're now hiring for call center positions in Rapid City. Learn more and apply at synchronycareers.com. That's SYNCHRONY careers.com. Or text SYF12 to 90206. Again, text SYF12 to 90206. Engage with us. Somerset Court, where friendship lasts a lifetime.
This holiday season, give your family a retreat that makes memories. An affordable day on the slopes. With all-inclusive lesson packages and multi-day discounts, Terry Peak offers something for everyone. From the action-packed terrain park to the beautifully groomed slopes, the fun never ends. The Mountain Shop is packed full of great holiday gift ideas for all the snow lovers on your list. Terry Peak is now open daily 9 to 4. And by the way, Santa loves Terry Peak too, so keep your eyes peeled, because you just might see him on the slopes Christmas Day.
The best dealership in the hills.
I really appreciate the lack of high-pressure sales tactics. Purchasing from Hirschroods was easy.
I appreciated the respect they gave me by walking me through all the features of my new car, the service requirements, and the complete warranty.
After visiting half a dozen dealerships, we like you guys the best.
They say your best advertising is a happy customer, and after 105 years, we do have a lot of them. Hirschroods of Sturgis, I-90 and exit 30. Don't drive by, drive in.
Well, nothing says Christmas time is here quite like a stroll through the magic of Storybook Island. News Center 1's Monica Davis walks us through this special holiday time tradition.
For 20 years, Storybook Island has been making Christmas memories with the Christmas Night of Lights.
Well, we start the process the first weekend in October. Of course, our prep time is in September, but the actual starting of putting the lights on sets starts the 1st of October, and as late as 3 days ago we were still putting lights up.
It takes almost 14 miles of lights to decorate the Storybook themed park, and you'll never see the same decorations twice.
All of the sets really are decorated differently than they have been in the past. Part of that is just the personalities, what lights we have to work with on particular sets. I think some stunning ones are the blue gazebo, which is actually known as the white gazebo behind me. That's all done in blue lights this year. And as far as I know, 2 marriage proposals have happened at this site. But the majority of it is all changed up from what it is from last year.
One new addition pays tribute to cancer survivors in our community.
The flower basket that's back by the gift shop has a pink ribbon on it this year, which we felt was very important for all of those cancer survivors. Many that we know and many that we do not. But we want to say hooray and way to go.
Christmas memories are made for both the visitors and the Storybook Island caretakers.
My favorite part is just listening to people who say, oh my gosh, it's stunning. I don't think it's ever looked this beautiful before. And we smile and walk by and say, we did okay this year and we'll have to do better next.
And another local tradition is, of course, free holiday concerts at the Doll Arts Center. Today hosting the last of free noon concert series this holiday season. Talented artists of all ages take to the stage and spread holiday cheer and sing loud for all to hear.
It allows people to gather during the holidays, sort of calm, remembering the reason for the season, getting people together, listening to music, no charge, no fees, just kind of enjoying the season and not having to stress about anything for an hour.
This holiday concert series features different performers from around the Rapid City area, and it serves as a place of relaxation, fun, and holiday-filled spirits. Over 150 people showed up for today's performance in the gallery. Clear skies today across the Black Hills, but what people really want to know, is there going to be a white Christmas this year? Bob Riggio has a look in your full holiday forecast coming up next.
Season's greetings from the 28th Operations Group. From our family to yours, we want to wish you all a safe and happy holiday season. And thank you for the support you provide each and every day. Have a wonderful new year.
Bad stuff. Good stuff. Stuff this. Holiday scratch tickets are available now at all South Dakota lottery retailers, many of which are open late on Christmas Eve.
Get to Menards now for the really last-minute Christmas sale. Grill more with less charcoal with this Charbroil Infrared Charcoal Kettle Grill, now only $99. Tackle tough cleanups with this 8-gallon shop-vac wet or dry vacuum, only $39.99. Add elegance to your floors with Designer's Image Cottage Hickory Laminate Flooring, 99 cents a square foot. And pick up assorted licensed gift bags, free after rebate. Now during Menards' really last-minute Christmas sale. Hurry in for best selection.
Gold Diggers is going out for your business. After more than 40 years in the jewelry business, Gold Diggers has done some serious price reductions and is going out for your business by taking 50 to 75% off all factory direct Black Hills gold. There are thousands of uniquely designed and skillfully crafted pieces of Black Hills gold from Gold Diggers. Heart pendants starting at just $14.95. Don't miss the largest jewelry sale in the Black Hills at Gold Diggers on Mount Rushmore Road in Rapid City.
Oh, what fun it is! The time is now! The place is here! We want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year! Get to Nissan's holiday event for the season's best offers.
Right now, choose Rogue with 0% APR for up to 60 months or get a $289 per month lease on Murano. Shop your local Nissan store and choose Nissan.com.
Visit Pump House at Mind Blown Studio in historic Deadwood to see professional glass blowers at work. We offer a wide range of custom glasswork including ornaments, glasses, and vases. You can browse the gallery for gifts and decorations or have one of our artists make a custom piece just for you. You can enjoy a coffee and a sandwich from our Pump House deli while watching the artist work. If you're looking for a unique gift, a private glass blowing class, or something for the entire family to do, check out the Pump House at Mind Blown Studio on Sherman Street in historic Deadwood.
Bad stuff. Good stuff. Stuff this. Holiday scratch tickets are available now at all South Dakota lottery retailers, many of which are open late on Christmas Eve.
This weather brought to you by Black Hills Power.
This is NewsCenter1 weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
All right, I'm going to start off with the weather almanac like I typically do. Just show you what the high temperature was today. 34, 36 is normal, a couple of degrees below that. And as a matter of fact, for the next 7 days, we should be below normal as far as temperatures are concerned. And it's going to really get rather chilly the early part of next week. 17 the low, 12 is normal there. 725 sun up, 418. Sun will be going down. And what do we got going here? Out at the airport, we got clear skies, 18. What are the winds? The winds are calm. That's good news, isn't it? Not too bad today. We had a gust this afternoon of 22 miles per hour. Here's the cold air, folks. All right, now pay attention, everybody. We got blue. You see how cold it is here? 26 in Billings, 35 Salt Lake City, 37 up there in Denver. Here's the warm air right here off to the east. 70 in Louisville, 66 D.C., 63 New York City, 73 Raleigh. Unseasonably warm there. And this cold air, which is more dense than the warm air, and it's going to, you know, gravity is kind of just like an egg. If you drop an egg, you know how it spreads out? Well, that's what's happening with the cold air. It's just spreading out. And right here is the cold front. Now, this was this afternoon. Right now, the cold front has moved further off to the east. But where that cold air meets that warm air, yes, you can expect some thunderstorm activity. As a matter of fact, not only thunderstorm activity, but severe thunderstorm activity. Look at here. Earlier this afternoon, all those red boxes you're looking at, those are tornado watch boxes. And we'll fly in a little closer and see what we got right now. We stop at 10 p.m. right now. As a matter of fact, there's still a couple of tornado watch boxes in effect for central Tennessee down into Alabama and Mississippi. And the total sightings of tornadoes, 22. We had Iowa and over in western Illinois, over in Indiana. A tornado was sighted there, down here in northeastern Arkansas, northern Mississippi, and even up into south central Tennessee. So a number of tornado sightings already, and we still have a couple of boxes, a couple of tornado watch boxes in effect. And unfortunately, 4 individuals were killed as a result of this tornadic activity, and 2 people are missing. We have some video from Clarksdale, Mississippi, just to show you one of those sightings. There it is right there, and you can see just a massive tornado on the ground, and extremely unusual to see this kind of activity so late in December, All right, let's come on back, and I want to show you, here we go. This is tomorrow now, 1:30, and you can see high pressure over the top of us. So we're expecting another sunny day tomorrow, okay? And the temperature's going to be on the cool side, but slightly below normal, not too terribly bad. And then as we work our way from Christmas Eve into Christmas Day, we got this area of low pressure coming in, and that's going to bring in that chance of snow that we've been talking about for, what, a week now. And we'll see that snow move into the Black Hills probably late Christmas and then into early Saturday. And that's the way it looks right now. But as I said earlier, we'll just keep you updated on that. And there is a winter storm watch for south central South Dakota for Friday afternoon into Saturday afternoon. All right, here we go. Plenty of sunshine tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be another one of those nice days. And then we got Christmas Eve coming, and then Christmas Day already. Now, I'm beginning to see a little bit of snow move in. This is 2 p.m. on Christmas Day. Yeah, we're beginning to see some snow, but that low pressure area is still back to the west, so that's got to work its way across, and that'll probably give us a little more widespread snow late Christmas and into early Saturday. Here's some of the high temperatures today. Generally in the 30s. We've got some 20s, middle 20s, lower 30s across West River. And then tomorrow again was 20s and the lower 30s. But then on Christmas Day, as that low pressure air moves further to the east, colder air comes in, and high temperatures only in the 20s. So it's going to be cold on Christmas Day. Plus, we'll see a little bit of snow. Here's the forecast for tomorrow. 33 Spearfish, 29 Custer, 30 over there in Pine Ridge. Partly cloudy skies. Deadwood 31, Sturgis 34, Hot Springs 32. The forecast for tonight, 15, mostly cloudy. Should be a quiet night, but a rather chilly night. And then tomorrow, what do we got? I think 34? 33. I was close. Mix of sun and clouds and a little bit of a chilly afternoon. Winds, no problem, though, out of the southwest. So get the dogs out, walk the dogs. It should be nice. 15 tomorrow night, partly cloudy. It should be another quiet night with those winds out of the west. 5 to 10. And what do we got here? The 7-day forecast. Look how cold it is on Christmas Day. 26. Look for some snow late Christmas Day into early Saturday. 18 for Saturday for a high. I told you it's going to be cold, folks. High temperatures in the 20s and low temperatures in the single digits and lower teens. So get ready for that, for the big chill. ClickBigDeals.com. Get $20 at the Betty's Quiltery for just $10. That's a big savings of 50%. Still available. Grab that one. There you go.
So it's heat lamp for the chickens time, Bob.
Yeah, we haven't talked about those chickens.
They're faring pretty well.
They're doing okay?
They're producing eggs like crazy, so we must be keeping them warm enough and giving them enough food.
You're keeping all the critters out of the chicken house, though. You had some critter problem earlier.
You know,
yeah.
My neighbor boy came over today, and he's out of school, and so he's got time on his hands, and went up on the ridge, that east ridge there, and says he saw a mountain lion.
Oh, man.
So we're kind of wondering if that guy is going to be coming down and making a visit.
Man.
We'll keep you posted about
all
that.
Right,
we'll
yeah, definitely.
Kind of keep our eyes peeled. That had the neighborhood on edge, as you might realize. Yeah. So, thank you, Bob. It's going to be a new wintertime classic, Holding an Edge, with this guy coming up next.
This holiday, Ford, America's best-selling brand, is giving you more. The Ford Holiday Sales Event, with 0% financing for 60 months on 2015 F-150 and Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. Plus $1,000 holiday bonus cash on 2015 Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. It's the best gift ever. Now during the Ford Holiday Sales Event, get 0% financing for 60 months plus $1,000 cash back and no payments for 90 days. Only at your local Ford stores.
From small to tall, we do it all at Loftus Dental, 4004 Jackson Boulevard.
We are excited to see you at Rapid City's Meadowbrook Golf Course, now offering 2016 season passes at the 2015 rate through December 31st, 2015. The 18-hole championship course winds around beautiful Rapid Creek with picturesque backdrops and pristine landscaping. Meadowbrook is the perfect place for beginners and experts alike. Meadowbrook Golf Course is the clear local favorite. Don't miss out on the savings for your 2016 season passes by December 31st, 2015. Shopping is easy by phone, online, or just stop in to see us.
What makes Liberty Superstores a dealership for the people? People with more insight, more options, more respect, more heart. We eagerly serve the frustrated, the hardworking, the people. We believe everyone deserves to drive a nicer, newer car, and that's what makes us for the people. Liberty Superstores.
Well, your skill, your ability, even your age, nothing should stop you from being able to hit the slopes this winter. I take you up to Terry Peak tonight for our newest NewsCenter1 edition, Holding an Edge. Again, welcome to our first episode of Terry Peak, Holding an Edge. And the reason why we want to title these episodes Holding an Edge is because when you make a turn on skis or a snowboard, you want to hold the edge, and that keeps you in control. And that's what these tips are all about.
Control
and
safety.
Everybody to stay in control, whether or not you're a beginner, intermediate, or expert.
Correct.
The most important thing is to stay in control. And with me is Bob Newman. He's the rental supervisor here at Terry Peak. First thing, you want to have the right equipment to stay in control. So why don't you walk through the rental equipment you have here?
The rental equipment we do, the first option is always your helmet. Keep it in priority. So we advise we have rentals for the helmets. For safety, we don't require it, but it's definitely a decision that you'd want to have. So, so the helmets would be our first step. If you get one fit, it's just like a bicycle helmet. It can help in any kind of direction or fall that you have. Then as you come through our rental scenario, you would go into the step one is boots. So first priority is a good fitting ski boot or snowboard boot. If your boot doesn't fit, you're not going to have a very good experience on the hill.
No,
So
you're not.
our first requirement is to make sure that the boot fits. So we've got our boot technicians here that'll help adjust and advise you to make sure that your knees are bent, your toes aren't touching the end of the boot. And so once your boot is fitted, we roll you over in to get your ski. So
that's the most important one, I think.
The ski tech have to be certified every year, and they take your height, they take your weight, and they take your skiing ability, and that gives us the ability to change your dins or the setting of the skis themselves. So once we set the settings, you'll be able to enjoy yourself out on the hill, but know that the ski is going to come off if you get in a wreck. So that's the key factor of getting your skis available.
And then from there you grab the poles and out the door.
Grab your poles. There's a chart on our wall there, and out the door, up the stairs, and you're on the hill. So
you're on the hill.
It's real easy,
and it's
real
quick. 10, 15 minutes, and you're out on the hill.
We open up an hour earlier than the lift, so that's an easy way to get in and through for Terry Peak. Concepts to be able to get on the hill by 9 o'clock. By 10:30, there's lines, and of course, you have to be available over Christmas holidays. So.
Okay, thanks a lot, Bob. Appreciate it. Yep. Join us next week on Holding an Edge.
We got the new TemperFlex, and it's got the spring and bounce of a traditional mattress.
You sink into it, but you can still move around.
And now that I have a TemperFlex, I can finally get a good night's sleep.
I flop down on the bed, and it's just like, this is perfect.
I can sleep now through the night.
Change your sleep. Change your life. Change to Tempur-Pedic.
Better tomorrows start tonight at Denver Mattress, your Tempur-Pedic elite retailer. Come in and get fitted for your new Tempur-Pedic today.
My truck is 60,000 pounds. We travel at 30 miles an hour or less to control our snow plow. The faster you go, the further you're going to throw it. We want to keep that to a minimum, looking out for the other cars that you're going to be meeting, bumps in the road, cars off on the side of the road. When we're kicking up a little bit of snow, we cannot see you behind there. You're in our blind spot. If you're in a hurry, it's not worth the risk of passing a snow plow to save a couple minutes off your drive time.
Attention ranchers, farmers, and small businesses. The Ram commercial truck season is here. Save big on trucks and vans customizable to fit your every business need. Like 2015 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cabs, now with 0% financing for 75 months, plus $6,000 in total values. Or Ram Heavy Duty Crew Cabs, now with up to $4,000 in total values. Plus, as a small business, you can qualify for up to $1,500 of on-the-job incentives. Now's the time to help your bottom line. See your local Ram dealer today.
If the ones you love the great outdoors, there's only one place to go for those last-minute gifts. The Cabela's Christmas Sale. Get 30% off select Cabela's logo hoodies, tees, and caps. 40% off Shimano Solstice FL spinning reels. Up to 60% off select base layers for the family. And if you're out of time, go online and give a Cabela's e-gift card. Hurry into Cabela's for all your last-minute gifts. Shop in-store or online at Cabela's.com.
Santa Claus has started his Christmas journey around the world from Finland today. Santa taking off early to distribute presents to all the girls and boys who have been nice this year because it's already Christmas Eve in some time zones. Santa's home lies in the mysterious mountains in Finland's northernmost region. The exact location is a secret, only known to a chosen few. And of course, we'll have updates tomorrow right here on NewsCenter1 at 10 as Santa spreads Christmas cheer around the world and makes his travel here to Rapid City.
Yeah, tomorrow we're going to follow on
Santa Trekker.
From Alaska down to Nevada and then over to Wyoming and then here in the Black Hills. We got it all covered for you kids. All right, let's look at the 7-day. There you have it, 33 tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine. The clouds on the increase. Look for some snow late Christmas, early Saturday, and then some very cold temperatures along with the snow.
And that'll do it for us right here on NewsCenter1 at 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.
It's the perfect time to get the gift you've waited for all year. The CR-V with rear-view camera standard. Happy Honda Days end soon. Hurry in and you could get a great deal on the CR-V, the best-selling SUV in its class. Now at your Honda dealer.
Go to the $1 Million Cash Bash at Cadillac Jack's on New Year's Eve. And who knows where you'll find yourself on New Year's Day. Cadillac Jack's is giving away $1 million in Cadillac cash this New Year's Eve. Every Cadillac Club member is a guaranteed winner. Find out how much you've won on December 31st. Cadillac Jack's. How will your New Year's Eve play out?
This holiday season, give your family a retreat that makes memories. An affordable day on the slopes. With all-inclusive lesson packages and multi-day discounts, Terry Peak offers something for everyone. From the action-packed terrain park to the beautifully groomed slopes, the fun never ends. The Mountain Shop is packed full of great holiday gift ideas for all the snow lovers on your list. Terry Peak is now open daily 9 to 4. And by the way, Santa loves Terry Peak too, so keep your eyes peeled, because you just might see him on the slopes Christmas Day.
Hey, you know that Christmas gift you've been searching for? It's here at Presidential Pawn and the Clock Shop in downtown Rapid City. Discover South Dakota's premier showcase of amazing rhythm magical motion clocks. What could be more fun or delightful than a genuine cuckoo clock straight from the Black Forest? And fine jewelry is plentiful, from current designs to custom and estate pieces. If you're looking for the perfect gift, look no further. It's here at Presidential Pawn and the Clock Shop downtown. Why shop anywhere else?